So when we're talking about taking on risks, you need to know all the risks as much as you can as far as what you're looking to take on. Um, but then if you do it and you're successful, you can be successful with maximum tax breaks because you were successful. And then unfortunately, here's what happens. We have certain presidential candidates that say you didn't build that, right? Well, you can tell where my perspective is like, well, we didn't have to build the roads. We didn't have to, create our own labor force. That's what farmers used to do 200 years ago, right? That's big family farms. They had big families to work on the farm, right? Well, you didn't have to do that. There's all of these other considerations. Yes, you did not have to build that, but you did have to put it all together to make something unique and different that didn't exist before. Or you bought into someone else's system, like in a franchise kind of a thing, in order to use their systems and technology and training to create something that wasn't there before. Or you got licensed and you became proficient in doing something so you can provide services with at least your own way within the laws and such of how you work. So there's all those different things that if you're willing to do that, the tax code will reward you for doing so as long as you do so legally within what the code allows. So that's my 1 hour rant on the tax code without giving any tax advice. We didn't have to dive deep. We were talking about the philosophy. Whichever quadrant you're in, there's advantages there. You just have to know what they are and realize that the people who that one political side says you're not paying your taxes, they're making a moral judgment and of what they believe on the outside. And but there is something called the alternative minimum tax that's taken various forms. But these companies, they're paying taxes according to the tax code, and they are under no obligation to pay any more than that, other than what the code tells them that they have to. And if they did, what kind of return is that for the shareholders? The shareholders who are investing in those companies, they want a return. They want a dividend payment. They want income. They want the return of their capital, whatever it is. They
And
are
they
under
want,
no obligation to pay the government any more than what the tax code requires them to.
yeah, and the shareholders want, really, they want record profits year after year after year after year. And if you're
Yes.
constantly having to pay untold amounts of taxes, that's going to cut into your profits. So there's a give and take there too.
Which is why now we've got, and I won't say now, it's been around for I don't know how long, but we've got lobbyists in Washington to help lobby for the various interests of different businesses. For example, Microsoft didn't have a lobbyist until I don't know how long ago it was when they said that they had a monopoly on everything, especially on internet browsers. Well, Google Chrome has taken over since then, but now Google Chrome is under attack. But either way, sometimes you have to have lobbyists in Washington to make sure that they can protect your best interests for your business so that you can return back to the people that invested in that business.